CIA stands for the Secret Intelligence Agency, but the CIA throughout history has been one of the biggest murder things, and when you get into it, CIA is known, but has secret stuff they're doing because it is called the Secret Intelligence Agency. The CIA is responsible for many deaths. Other people think that its most memorable death that it may have been killed was the death of John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy helped try to bring down the CIA, and whether the CIA could kill him. And one of the things is that Lee Harvey Oswald was a member of the CIA. So it's easy to say the CIA killed JFK. The CIA is one of the most biggest and gigantic big groups in history. But you probably didn't know that once it broke a law that is illegal. Well, it's not technically illegal because, well, it is the Secret Intelligence Agency with mind-controlled beasts. What they did from the times of the 1830s to 1870s was use drugs and other chemicals to control mind and to do experiments on U.S. citizens. This was totally illegal, but the CIA, whose big getting in trouble, weren't always like that. The CIA is one of the biggest groups that defined history. One of those reasons why the CIA is that much of a gigantic big deal is it's very secret. The Secret Intelligence Agency kills people in vain. Some people say that this whole history was controlled by the Illuminati, and the CIA has a special relationship. But the only problem is the Illuminati was way before the CIA, and I don't believe that. But if the Illuminati does still exist, which it probably won't, it is definitely under a main control, may be related to the CIA, because both are secret and rated. And how the CIA is so big of a deal is because it is one of the powerfulest. It is powerful, and it's one of the powerfulest places of controlled by police commissions. One of the biggest deals of these things is because the CIA helped track under the fact. Some of them may work for Nixon to make say the Watergate scandal never exists. But the CIA is not as crimey as that. It does do some good things, like protect, but it's also responsible protect and home safety cares. Those were some made by the CIA. But pretty much throughout history, it hasn't really been that big of a power thing that why the CIA is doing all these things. The agency has been using drugs on experiments since its existence. It was to help the nation, but the only problem is it was way too secret to help. You know how secret these are? They broke the law. It's all these agents who are not really that gigantic of figures, but all these agents are powerful, so why not blame the CIA for a bunch of things, like a gigantic. The CIA still exists to this day. So, you think of the CIA as the Secret Intelligence Agency, or its symbol as some eagles. Well, the eagles are a symbol that doesn't really happen to thing. You probably didn't know that the eagles are gigantically a figure of the United States too, which you probably do know. But the CIA and the United States connection with the eagles are a little weird, don't you think so? Because the CIA actually does a bunch of eagle connections. Why? It's because there's also some paper you probably know from the Declaration that influenced by Thomas Jefferson, we hold these truths to be self-evident, is pretty much the CIA's belief of evident. And when he means evident, he means evidence. So that is how the CIA takes control of the eagle symbol that controls America. It's a symbol that really defines the CIA's existence as a gigantic government police commission ceremony. At the Secret Intelligence Agency's meetings, it's always clear that the meetings are very, very controversial. There's not that much things that the CIA does good when it does some good things, but it's also important to be founded by a bunch of places for secret greatness. 18th or 19th century, 19th or 20th century, it's either cited that the CIA was also faint. Before the CIA, in the Civil War years, it has been clear that the Civil War had been a responsibility giganticness before the CIA, and that Abraham Lincoln issued a bunch of compilations because of its great powers that entailed the eagle sign that intruded the CIA. But was there a CIA there before that? You can see on other videos I will make, but there is going to be a problem. Is the CIA before that? Or was the CIA secretly invented once and once revealed? Well, that is a thing you must see for other videos. But I'm just mentioning in this video for the good to know. The Secret Intelligence Agency is rich and powerful, and it actually is a gigantic big deal. And the facts about the CIA that you know are not like the CIA today or the CIA tomorrow. But the Secret Intelligence Agency, with all its signs of power, is always, you think, a gigantic big deal. And when the CIA uses its power, it's hard to say the CIA did it. Goodbye. Those were some facts about the CIA. NetHeaven.com. The CIA is under control in gigantic riches.